Welcome to this week's Peeves Tips and Tricks, a holistic lifestyle YouTube channel, part of the Holistic Collaboration series. I am Cherry Bainbridge, and today I would like to share with you an experience that I had quite a while ago, where I had the opportunity to view the Hall of Life on the other side. And I'll explain what I saw there in just a moment, but for now, would you please do the thumbs up, subscribe, notifications, so you get notified when the next video comes out. Thank you so much. Now, this is what I did. I was meditating and I wanted to see, and I literally was at the footsteps of the Hall of Life. Now, for how I saw it, and I know other people have had this experience also, and would love to hear you sharing this experience and sharing what you saw, because we have groups that come in differently. There's never just one way to do anything. It always takes a group of choices, a group of ways for this universe to function. So in my group of coming down here, what I did was I wanted to view specifically a person's life. Now, if you choose to do this, never, ever, ever ask to see your life. You will not get to see it. I will guarantee that. Something will always be in your way, whether it's a being, a building, just something will be in your way, so you cannot see. So you must ask to see someone else's. I did not ask specifically. I just wanted to see. Now, I'm not the greatest artist in the world, and I have tried to put together as best I could how I saw this 3D life plan. Well, after entering the building, it seems very, very large. There are just people's lives, billions and billions and so many rows holding these lives, that you can go, and if they give permission for people to look at their lives, and you can take a look and gain more knowledge and information by experiencing someone else's life as best you can when you're viewing it. So I walk into this room. There are two guides with me. I did not look around at them to see what they looked like. I'm standing in this room, and how I'm viewing it is there was a big, long wooden table, and there were these beings around the table. Some I could see clearly, some not so clearly, some looked human, and I know darn well there were the ones there that did not look quite so human. There were some beings standing behind those sitting down at the table. And this is what I saw in the center of the table. These golden plates are illuminating, and they spin. You can move this life experience that is an agreement, part of your contract that you must develop, must get better at in order to move on clearly to the other ones. In moving along this life path, you go up and down and sideways. There are tons of connections because we require other people in order to make our lives happen, period. We require many different types of beings. So in looking at this, when they turn, it changes things. And then it alters everything in this, what appears to be kind of like a triangle. And then the people at the table and the beings can view how this little change affects everything else. There's a lot of work and effort that goes into designing this, and a lot of considerations in going forward with a life to gain knowledge and information and to participate. That happens to be my life. I'm not here on vacation. Some beings are. Mine is to work and to continue to evolve and to grow and to develop in my need to have faith and trust in spirit and myself, to figure out and get to the conclusions that I am divine because I have part of the divine in me, and how to override a lot of the conditioning and manipulation and agendas that are going on here from the darker forces. Now, looking at this, these plates, like I said, they turn around. However, they cannot anticipate everything because this is creation. And creation goes in many different directions. It's why we appear that we stumble. It appears that we have some heavy karmic attraction. Well, people in this life, there's false karmic being created. And it's to help weed people out that other people might find the light through, or to evolve and advance. So learning how to tell truth yourself is extremely important. Now, I know there are many other people that have viewed this very same thing. Now, the big hall that I went into started with very long steps, and I believe the steps curved ever so slightly on their ends. It was the most familiar building. There was no question in my mind, in my soul, in my heart, as to my comfort being there, that I have been here many, many, many times before, as many of us have done. So if you would like to see something like this, what you need to do is get real with yourself, get grounded, get in that space of love and positiveness, and get connected with spirit and your higher essence of yourself, and ask at night to have a dream that will come within 72 hours and come gently, so you can see what one of these life plans looks like. And I'd really love to hear your experience, so please share. Well, in my group, we're kind of all in the same boat, learning some similar things. And we run into each other where we recognize each other. And these are soul recognitions, not always soulmates. Don't get them confused. Just because you are attracted to someone doesn't mean you're meant to be with them. Oftentimes, it is meant to aid each other in healing and developing and becoming, well, better and more knowledgeable. I would love to hear your comments on the life plan and your experience when you get to see one. Please have a wonderful week. Divine love for all.